మన ఏమంటారు మన
చెప్పండి.
ప్రాక్టికల్ మన దానికి సంబంధించి మీ దగ్గర క్లాసెస్ ఉంది కదా సార్?
అవునండి.
దాని గురించి జాయిన్ అవుదాం అనుకుంటున్నాను సార్. నాకు నిన్ననే తెలిసింది క్లాసెస్ స్టార్ట్ అయినాయి అని చెప్పేసి.
అవునండి.
సార్.
అంటే మీకు అంటే డే అవర్స్ లో వచ్చేదానికి వీలవుతుందా?
లేదు సార్, ఈవినింగ్ సార్ ఆఫ్టర్ 5.
ఓకే, ఆఫ్టర్ 5 ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఫుల్ అయిపోయారండి.
అవునా సార్? నెక్స్ట్ మంత్ నుంచి సార్, ఏప్రిల్ మేలో
అంటే అట్లా అని కాదు, వీళ్ళు ఎన్ని మంత్స్ కంటిన్యూ అవుతారో తెలీదు.
సార్.
అంటే మేము ఒక బ్యాచ్కి 8 స్టూడెంట్స్ని తీసుకుంటున్నాము.
ఓకే సార్.
ఈవినింగ్ బ్యాచెస్ లో ఉన్నారు, సాటర్డే సండే బ్యాచెస్. అంటే మార్నింగ్ 11 o'clockకి వేకెన్సీ ఉంది.
మార్నింగ్ 11 o'clockకి కుదరకపోవచ్చు సార్ ఆ టైంలో.
సాటర్డే సండే కూడా కుదరదా మీకు?
లేదు సార్, సాటర్డే నాకు స్కూల్ ఉంటుంది.
ఓకేలేండి, తర్వాత చూద్దాంలేండి ఈ బ్యాచెస్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత. మీరు నా నంబర్ సేవ్ చేసి పెట్టుకోండి.
ఓకే సార్.
వీ విల్ సీ.
ఓకే సార్. ఓకే సార్, థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
ఓకే, మీరు కెమెరా ఆఫ్ చేసుకోండి. Only 9 students joined. Okay, shall we start class? Almost time is 2:30, 1:30.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Actually, you got only 4 classes from today onwards. You know everybody?
Means sir, Sunday will not have classes, sir.
ఎప్పుడు సండే?
రేపు సార్, టుమారో
ఉంటుంది. ఎందుకు ఉండదు?
అంటే మరి రెగ్యులర్ గా ఉండేటే సార్ మరి 4 క్లాసెస్ అంటే.
అవునండి, ఈ రోజు రేపు.
సార్ సార్.
మళ్ళీ నెక్స్ట్ వీక్ సాటర్డే సండే అంతే, 4 classes ఉన్నాయి మీకు ఇంకా.
అవును సార్, అవును సార్, అవును.
బట్ ఈ 4 classes లో సిలబస్ అన్ని అవుతున్నాయా మీకు మరి?
లేదు సార్, అవ్వట్లేదు, అవి ఇంకా ఉన్నాయి చాలా.
మరి అటువంటిప్పుడు ఎట్లా, హౌ యూ ప్రొసీడ్? అట్లీస్ట్ మీకు ఒక బేసిక్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ వస్తుంది కదా క్లాసెస్లో. అసలు వెరీ ఈవెన్ డెఫినేషన్స్ చెప్పుకునేంత టైం కూడా లేకుండా అయిపోయింది. 1 hour క్లాస్, హౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ పాసిబుల్? ఓకే ఓకే ఓకే. టుడే క్లాస్ యూనిట్ నెంబర్ 15. వాట్ ఈజ్ యూనిట్ నెంబర్ 15? మహేష్?
Schizophrenia.
So, what is schizophrenia? How this was came to know? Schizophrenia. Schizo means split. It is just splitting, becoming parts. The thought process becoming parts. Schizo means split. Phrenia means mind. So schizophrenia means mind splitting. That we will call split personality. This was actually, this word came from Greek. In 1919, this word came from Greek language. This was coined by Swiss psychiatrist Eugen Bleuler. His name is Eugen Bleuler. He is a Swiss psychiatrist. In 1911, he coined this name, schizophrenia. Being a psychiatrist, he observed a lot of patients. Till that time, for these symptoms or for this disease, there is no name. Only people used to call mental illness. But in 1911 only, he coined this name as schizophrenia. In this chapter, we will discuss about the meaning of schizophrenia and how this schizophrenia is prevailing among the general population. What is the clinical picture of schizophrenia? Clinical picture means how those even symptoms. And how many types are there in this schizophrenia? What are the causes for this schizophrenia? And what is the treatment available for this schizophrenia? These are all the topics we have to discuss in half an hour time. Okay, schizophrenia is nothing but a mental disorder. Breakdown of thought process. These people, they don't recognize the reality. Their thought process totally disturbed. And emotionally, they don't have very poor response emotionally. When they get happy also, they don't behave happily. When they are sad also, they don't express much sad. That means called emotion responsiveness is very poor. And these people will have some common symptoms, auditory hallucinations and paranoid delusions and disorganized speech and thinking, significant social and occupational dysfunction. These are all the symptoms of schizophrenic patient. Here you have to understand what is hallucinations, auditory hallucinations, paranoid delusions, disorganized speech and disorganized thinking. These are all the general terms in schizophrenia everybody has to understood. But in the general population, suppose in India, 1% people are getting affected with schizophrenia. 1% means for 140 crore population, it is almost 140,000 people. It is only the people identified. Unidentified, many people will be there. And what are the symptoms of this particular schizophrenia? Schizophrenia is a very serious mental disease, and this will get affected at the age of from 15 to 30 years for male. For females, little late. The main causes for schizophrenia is parental genetics, getting inheritance in our bodies. That is one of the biggest cause, genetical influence. Suppose in our family, our parents are having any schizophrenic symptoms, there is a more chance of inheritance to the next generation. So here we will discuss about what is hallucinations. Suppose a person is getting influence of hallucinations, he will see some persons who are not there. He will listen some voices which are not real. And he will observe some smells which is not there. That means even though it is not real, he perceive, he sense. These symptoms are there. Somebody is there, some smell is coming, somebody is talking against me. This type of hallucinations the person will perceive. Have you seen anybody like this? Mr. Mahesh?
No, sir.
Mr. Ajay? Aparna? You people, anybody seen this type of conditions?
Yes, sir. I've seen, sir.
Yes, sir. We
Okay.
have seen, sir.
Okay. These are all the hallucination symptoms. And the same person will have delusions also. Delusions are nothing but it is a false belief. People with schizophrenia can have delusions that seem believing that neighbors can control their behavior with magnetic waves. The person will assume, he will think, my neighbors are controlling me through magnetic waves. Is it real? Any of our neighbor is controlling us like this?
No, sir.
But the schizophrenics will think like this. They may also believe that people on television are directing special messages to them. When they are looking TV, they think in the TV, somebody is talking something, he is directing me. So these are all the examples of delusions. And next, coming to disorganized thinking. Disorganized, that means it is not organized thinking. It is not proper thinking. This is when a person has a trouble organizing his thoughts. See, when we are thinking something, we will organize properly our thinking. Disorganized means whatever it comes, they will talk. It is not relevant to the situation. Like that, they will talk. And another last feature is movement problem also they will have. This we will call in actually catatonic schizophrenia, movement. These people will just on the bed, just like a roll, and they don't move. Even for urination and defecation also, they don't leave from the bed. Like that, they will behave. So these are all the basic symptoms of schizophrenics. The first one is hallucinations. Second one is delusions. Third one is disorganized thinking. And fourth one is movement problems they will have. These are all the symptoms. We can identify the persons easily is having some schizophrenia. And schizophrenia, if we can identify in very early stage, the corrective action will be easier and the outcomes, that means prognosis also very good. So early identification is very, very important. Already some of the parents are having schizophrenia means genetically there is a more chance of getting transferred to their children also. There is a more chance, not 100%. It is a more chance. Suppose genetically loaded children, if they come across in their life more psychosocial problems or more stress, they will easily affected schizophrenia. Schizophrenia reasons is genetically loaded persons. Already they are genetically loaded from parents. And in their life, if they are having more stress, or if they don't have proper support from the family members, definitely there will be a chance they will get affected with schizophrenia. And we will discuss about the types of schizophrenia. How many types are there in this? The first one is paranoid schizophrenia. What is paranoid schizophrenia? We discussed about hallucinations and delusions. Paranoid means doubts, suspiciousness, anumanamalu. So paranoid schizophrenics, primarily they are characterized by hallucinations and delusions. Hallucinations are generally auditory, typically hostile or threatening. The delusions are generally persecutory and referential. Their attitude becomes one of intense, constrained anger and suspiciousness. These are all the paranoid schizophrenia. The first type of schizophrenia is paranoid. Anumanalu, suspiciousness of hallucinations and delusions. Second one is catatonic schizophrenia. You will get this question also in examination. See, the catatonic schizophrenia patient, how he will be, how this person's symptoms are, patient curled into a rigid ball. Oka ball laga chuttukupoyi untadu vadu. Mansam meeda manukonna gaani, bed meeda unna gaani, the patient curled into a rigid ball and lay on the bed. Unspeaking for days, even for more days also, he don't talk to anybody. Moving neither for defecation or urination. Bathroom ki velladu, urination ki velledaనికి కూడా లేవడు. Some of these schizophrenics, this catatonic schizophrenics, a corner, they will sit in one corner of the house, just they will pray the somebody. Or some people will just mumbling very softly. Mumbling ante ఏదో తనలో తను మాట్లాడుకుంటూ గొనుక్కుంటూ, these are all the called mumbling. Okay, these are all the symptoms related to catatonic schizophrenia. And the third subtype, are you listening, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Third subtype is hebephrenic schizophrenia. See, these schizophrenic patients, you will see more patients in mental hospital Erragadda. They behave very surprisingly. If we go there, we can see a number of patients with schizophrenia. The clinical picture is dominated by bizarre behavior, odd behaviors. Bizarre behavior means which is not normal. And loosened associations. That means what they are talking also, they don't understand. Overall, the behavior of these patients seems at times a caricature of childish silliness. Chala sarcastic ga అనిపిస్తుంటుంది వాళ్ళ బిహేవియర్ మనం చూస్తే కనుక. Like this, there are some subtypes in schizophrenia. And one more subtype is simple schizophrenia. Simple means what we discussed above, this paranoid, catatonic, hebephrenic, all these symptoms are mixed. It will be like that. And what are the causes for getting schizophrenia? The major cause is genetical influence. The parental genes getting inherited in the children's. That is one of the major cause. Suppose in a family, the parent disorder influenced the likelihood of child's having schizophrenia. the more severe the parents' schizophrenia, the more likely the children were to develop it. And another causes, you are all heard dopamine, no? Dopamine.
Yes, sir.
It is a neurotransmitter. Schizophrenia in some people was attributable to excessive dopamine activity. See, dopamine, serotonin, these are all very good hormones, neurotransmitters. But if it crosses the level, exceeds whatever we require, if it exceeds, again it becomes a problem to affect with schizophrenia. And in the brain also, the frontal lobe, less active. Frontal lobe means that is the forehead. The frontal lobe activities are executive functions of the person. That means problem solving skills, thinking process, everything will happen in frontal lobe only. The frontal lobe is less active in the brain also. There is a chance of getting schizophrenia. And suppose a person is having high stressful life in his life. Many people are having a lot of stressful events in their life. Such type of people already predisposed with genetical disposition with schizophrenic, there is a more chances of getting schizophrenics. And what is the treatment available for this? Here treatment means first early identification is very, very important. If the people get delayed in identifying, it is very difficult to control. It is also a lifelong, almost lifelong condition. See, in our society, many people are having unidentified schizophrenias, but they are all very mild stage. That is the reason many people are not getting identified. Even in schizophrenics, there are IAS officers, IPS officers, very good managers. Many people are there in schizophrenia also. But if the symptoms crosses the severity levels, then their functioning will get affect, their work performance will deteriorate, and family relationships will get spoiled, and social relations also will get affected a lot. So within the limit means no issue, mild stage and all, they can manage. If it is becoming moderate and severe, then it becomes so problematic for day-to-day functioning. Okay, treatment usually begins with one of the neuroleptic drugs. Normally, for schizophrenics, once identified means medication is compulsory. But all medications will have side effects. Even though medication has to be used a minimum period of minimum 2 years. Even after 3-4 months, we can see some symptoms reduction. But without asking anybody if they stop using medication, again relapse chances are very, very high. So even though the symptom reduction happened also, medication should not be stopped. They have to continue until doctor advises. Only doctors will not stop the medication. They will reduce some dosage. Because there is more chances. Even the person got this schizophrenia because of his more stress. Again, if he faces stress in life, definitely there is a relapse. So that is the reason they should not stop the medication abruptly without doctor's guidance. And for these people, after reduction of these symptoms, psychosocial aspects, social skills training is very important to bring them to normal life. And family members also, they should be very supportively act. For small reasons, if somebody in the family giving troubles, means criticizing, shouting, and putting some stress on them, definitely there is a more chance again for relapse. So the schizophrenics who are affected, those family members, we will give first psychoeducation, even friends also, because they have to understand this person condition. They have to cooperate, they have to give support. So without family member support, without the friends, peers support, again there is a much chance for getting relapse of this schizophrenia. Family support is very, very much important. And in page number 164, they given treatment system, an integrative treatment approach for you. You can everybody go through this. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
And there are very big technical terminologies there in schizophrenia. For all the technical terminology, they given explanations in glossary, page number 166. So
Yes,
everybody can go through this, all these explanations, then you will understood something about this, what is hallucination, what is delusions, and bizarre thinking, what is bizarre thinking, all these things you will definitely understood. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Any questions in schizophrenia from students?
Sir, one question, sir. So you said symptoms can be found for a male in between 15 to 30 years. How about females, sir?
Females is a little later. That means 5 years more. That means 20 to 35. But the prevalence is same, 50-50. Suppose 1% people are there, means 0.5. It will get effect for both males and females equally. Only the age is little higher for females. 1% of the society population affected with this schizophrenia. But some people may be there unidentified also.
Okay.
So any others from students? I want some interaction from students about this.
Sir, excuse me, sir. I have a question, sir. Sir, this severity of schizophrenia, like when not identified, not treated, when it reaches to severity, does it lead to, like, can we say that is it mental retardation or?
No.
Mental
retardation is entirely different.
Okay.
And this is a mental illness. It is a breakdown of your thought process. You cannot think properly.
Okay.
See, early identification is very important. If people are unable to identify till it becomes severe, but he has to be admitted into hospital, and in hospital setting, he should be more days, he has to be there, like Yarragadda mental hospital type. When the person identified in mild stage, we can meet a psychiatrist, we can undergo medication, he can live with us in the house. The severe person behaviors are very, very difficult to attend and face in a family. Okay,
yes, sir. So you said no, sir, that it is hereditary problem, like genetic factors. You said no, sir.
Yes.
So do you think like the heredity means it comes from the parents? If a person is in this stage, are they suitable for family life?
Yes, no issues. See, these are all genetically inherited, but we cannot identify, genetically identified immediately.
Yes.
Only when the person faces more stressful life incidents, then it will flare up.
Okay.
He cannot adjust to the higher stress levels. Then this type of symptoms will get flare up.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So to diagnose this, we have some tests, sir?
Yes, it is there. It is there, Amma, Shahnaz. If you normally, actually, from your university also, if anybody interested, you can go to IMH, that is Institute of Mental Health, Yarragadda. You can go for internship 1 month. You have to pay 10,000 rupees for 1 month. You have to get a letter from your HOD. Then you can go for internship in IMH. You can see many patients there.
Sir, any specific test for this, sir?
Yes, see, for in psychological mental illness finding, for every mental health condition, there is a test. Okay,
And
see,
sir,
when we go to some hospital, some problem is there. Just by seeing a person, they are not giving any medication. They are doing some tests. Blood test, urine test, X-ray, scanning, like that. So many things they are doing now. Like that here also, we will take the family history. We will take the personal history from the family members, how he is functioning in day to day, what way the family members are suffering. And we also observe the patient when he comes to us. And there is another test also available for this. By all doing this, we can come to this person is having this much severity.
So do you mean to say, sir, that this kind of people should go through first a psychological diagnosis, then go to medical?
No. Initially, better to go a psychiatrist.
Okay.
Because psychiatrist will give medication.
Okay, sir.
Medication is very, very important here. Without medication, these conditions, just through some therapies, rectification is somewhat not sure. Taking medication and taking psychotherapy, both will give very good results.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Sir,
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Side effects for this medication, sir?
Any psycho medication will have side effects. Any medication.
Yeah. So what are they? Can you explain, sir?
What?
Side effects.
Side effects means if you go for one treatment, there are chances some other behaviors will erupt. Earlier it is not there.
Okay.
See, if you go to a doctor with some problem, some other problem will develop. These are all the side effects. And see, any psycho medication the persons are taking, they will sleep more. They will sleep more.
Yes, sir.
Most of the time they are in sleeping condition. Earlier, normally they are sleeping 5 hours, 6 hours. Now they will sleep for 10 hours. So 10 hours sleeping, daily functioning will get effect for a person.
Yes, sir. Daily activities are disturbed.
Yes. Okay, Amma. We will go to next topic is unit number 16, substance-related disorders. Mahesh, what are the substances?
Intoxication, sir.
Substances means what are the substances available in our society now?
Like drugs.
Nicotine.
Alcohol, cigarette, drugs.
Cigarette, yeah.
Alcohol, smoking, and drugs. These are all the substances.
Yes, sir.
See, here our topic is what? Substance-related disorders. Okay?
Okay, sir.
Here, normally, we will call in our society, some centers are available in the city, drug addiction centers, alcohol addiction centers. Okay? Here, there are 3 meanings are there. Alcohol use is there, alcohol abuse is there, alcohol dependence is there. 3 types of conditions people will have. One is a substance use. Substance means anything, alcohol, opiate, or marijuana, anything. Substance use, that is one condition. Abuse is one condition. And dependence is one condition. The addiction center persons, those who are admitting into addiction centers, they are all substance dependence people. I will explain what is the difference between substance use. Substance use people moderately consume the substance. అంటే కొద్దిగా తాగుతారనమాట, ఎక్కువ తాగరు వాళ్ళు, రోజు తాగరు, వారానికి ఒకసారి, 15 రోజులకు ఒకసారి వీళ్ళు సబ్స్టాన్స్ యూజ్ చేస్తారు. ఓకే. అండ్ అనదర్ కండిషన్ అబ్యూస్, సబ్స్టాన్స్ అబ్యూస్. Someone continues to use drugs even it caused problems in life. అంటే ఇప్పుడు people, those who are taking drugs or alcohol, they know very well their day-to-day function is getting affected. Some people, by taking over alcohol, what they will do? They will dumma. They don't go to the office. They don't go to the work. That means their day-to-day functioning is getting affected. Once they go office, then only they will get money, salary. Otherwise, they will not get. So they are continuously drinking, more drinking. Because of continuous drinking, they are unable to go to their work. So their day-to-day functioning is getting affected. This is called abuse, drug abuse. And another condition, dependence. That means drug dependence or alcohol dependence. This can be called as addiction also. Being addictions to drug, unable to stop usage, even though have physical withdrawal symptoms. Dependence and ఎలా ఉంటుందంటే, how it is. Earlier in the beginning, daily they will take, suppose, 1/4 bottle of whiskey. After a month's time or after a 6 months' time, what effect he is getting for 250 ml of a whiskey, after 6 months, same effect he is not getting. Because his body was adjusted for the 250. He wants that enjoyment. What he got enjoyment at the beginning with the 250 ml whiskey, he is not getting the enjoyment now. He need more dose. He wants 500 ml now. Understood? This is called dependency. He is totally dependent on drug to get the same effect. The euphoria effect. He wants some happy moment. He wants more quantity of drink, then only he will get that effect. That is called dependence. And these dependent people, because of some reasons, if they stop drinking, suddenly, if they stop drinking, definitely their function will get effect seriously. Their mind will not work. Their thought process will get disturbed. They will get shivering. Some people will get sweating. Even you are also seeing in society, sudden stoppage people face a lot of problems. So the drug dependence, alcohol dependence, or smoking dependent people should not stop using immediately, suddenly. They have to plan. They should have self-control. They can stop slowly, slowly, slowly. How they increased their quantity, like that slowly they have to reduce their quantity. Then only they will become to normal level. Otherwise, sudden stoppage means their daily functioning will get effect. So now you understood na? What is substance use, abuse, and dependence. 3 conditions.
Yes,
na?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What are the substances? There are so many substances. Alcohol is a substance. Amphetamine is a substance. And caffeine. Caffeine means coffee. Coffee is also a substance. And inhalants. Huh?
Coffee is also substance, means we must means how does it affect, sir? These small things, no? These are the regular ones which we do.
Yes. See, why we are taking a coffee first thing? Let us understand.
Something which is hot, which is we feel that it is psychological feeling that it is going to refresh us.
No, coffee, tea, both are stimulators. అంటే మీరు కొంచెము you are some inactive గా ఉన్నారు, tiredness గా ఉన్నారు.
Tiredness, yes.
It will create some activeness. So
Yes,
that
sir.
means it is a stimulant. The stimulation effect will be there for some time after consuming that caffeinated drinks.
Okay.
So doctors, everybody say regularly taking coffee and tea is not at all good. And these things will create more anxiety also. Okay, these are not good actually. But you can limit. Don't stop it anything immediately.
Okay, sir.
Sir, even some people will get headache also if they don't have any coffee, tea regularly. Morning, if they are taking, if they have not taken that coffee or tea, definitely they will get, but that is might be feeling, but they will get headache.
Sudhakar garu, what I am saying is, it is a dependence. You are dependent on that. You have become a dependent man.
Practically, I am telling, sir.
Yes, many people got this problem I am saying. See, coffee and all, when we are drinking, last from 30, 40 years, or we are drinking more people coffee. But before that, is there coffee? Only milk we will take morning. చదివిన్నాం తింటాం మనము. ఇప్పుడే కదా అన్ని అలవాట్లు పెరిగిపోయింది మనకి. కాఫీ, టీలు, ప్రతిదానికి బెడ్ కాఫీ, ఇవన్నీ వచ్చిన తర్వాత మనకు ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ కూడా పెరిగిపోయినాయి. We have to accept.
Correct. Some people will get headache also if they don't have any coffee.
Okay. So these are all the substances, even nicotine, prescription medications, opiates, marijuana ante ganjai andi, cocaine, hallucinogens. These are all the substances.
Sir, is there any dosage, sir?
Sir, dosages means I have not taken any time because I don't know dosages. People are there, some people they will give. In Hyderabad, we are all seeing in televisions so much cocaine is captured, LSD is captured number of times. Ganja aithe chaala ekkuva tannul.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Please. Please speak, sir.
Sir, is there any limit, sir? Like, dosage that, this much of amount will cause some kind of adverse reactions or adverse effects?
Sir, we should not take, sir. First thing, we should not take. We have to see the alternate way to reduce our stress, or we want stimulation also. Alternative thing we have to see. These are all not good things.
Sir, is there any
Please continue.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now you understood the dependence, drug dependence or addiction, how it will happen to the people. And what are the disorders we are getting? Alcohol disorders.
Sir, alcohol psychosis, alcoholic neuropathy.
Yeah. See, if we take some alcohol, it will change our brain activity immediately.
That's true, sir.
See, some people will talk a lot of things after taking alcohol. And some people, their body movements will change because their brain chemistry is getting changed. The brain is getting affected.
I think there is a study, sir. Let me submit to you. Like, first, initially, 30 ml of alcohol will stimulate the brain. Later on, as the dose increases, it will start, diminishing the activity of the cortex.
Yes, yes.
That will result in some other activity, as you said.
Yes. Initially, it will stimulate, sir.
That's true, sir.
Slowly, it will diminish.
In lower dosages.
Yes. But not at all good.
That is also fine. But, some cardiologists say that alcohol interferes with the metabolism of some kind of fats, triglycerides. So that might be good for the cardiac health, but not good for gastric health.
Even substances not at all good, sir. Better to stop it. If we have self-control, we can stop it.
Yeah, that's
because true. Now we don't have self-control. That is the reason. It has become a social activity also for some people.
Okay.
It is a respect. When we go to somebody, instead of offering water, nowadays they are offering some substance.
That's true, sir.
When we go to some party, some celebration, they are offering. It has become so normal nowadays for some people.
It has become, social habit.
But ultimately, it will spoil our health.
That is true, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. And this is alcohol use disorders. See, if we use alcohol, although alcohol is a depressant, its initial effect is an apparent stimulation. In your textbook also, it is like that only. Users generally experience a feeling of well-being. Initially, people will feel well-being. That is the reason more people are getting encouraged. But ultimately, how it is affecting our health, our thinking, our behaviors, people are not understanding. With continued drinking, however, alcohol depresses more areas of the brain. With continued drinking, alcohol depresses more areas of brain, which impedes the ability to function properly. Even motor coordination is impaired. Motor coordination means even talking, even in speech or body gait, movement, everything is getting altering. And reaction time is slow. See, with one drunken person, if you ask something, his reaction will be initially maybe fast, slowly it will become very slow. He will take sometimes 1 minute also time to answer. And user become confused. They will get confused. Ability to make judgments is reduced. Even vision and hearing can be negatively affected. These are all the effects with alcohol. And 2 types of organic brain syndromes may result from long-term heavy alcohol. 2 types of brain syndromes. One is dementia. Wernicke-Korsakoff. See, dementia, we discussed even in our previous class also. Dementia means problem with memory. Long-term consuming alcohol people, their memory also will get affect. And next, the substance, sedatives, hypnotic, anxiolytic substance use disorders. Suppose if you consume sedatives, what is sedative here? The general group of depressants also inclusive sedatives. Sedatives, if you take, it will calm you and it will induce sleep. Anxiolytic, anxiety reducing drugs. These are all drugs, not alcohol. These are all drugs. The drug name is barbiturates, benzodiazepines. These 2 are the drug names. These two drugs, what it will do, if a person uses, it will calm the person, it will induce sleep, it will reduce anxiety. So some people will feel with these conditions very happy, very well-being. So some people are consuming. Okay. So these sedatives are making calm. And next, stimulants. 16.4, that is 173 page number, stimulants. Stimulants will do opposite to the sedatives. Induced in this group are caffeine, in coffee, in chocolate, and many soft drinks. Caffeine is available in coffee and in chocolate and many soft drinks. These are all stimulating you. That means indirectly some encouragement you are getting because of this. Nowadays, people are not even, not only coffee, many people are eating chocolates and soft drinks wherever you go today, holding a soft drink bottle in the hand and they are moving on the road, they are drinking, some people. See, these are all how harmful. Try to understand. Immediately we will get some relief, some stimulation, but in long term, it will all affect our brains. And next, nicotine. That is also a stimulant. Some people, they do smoking, morning smoking, after lunch smoking, evening smoking. In the smoke, there is a nicotine. And amphetamines and cocaine. So these are all the stimulants, sir. Because amphetamines also reduce appetite, some people take them to lose weight. Some people, those who are taking this coffee, okay, soft drinks, chocolate, it is reducing their appetite. ఆకలి కాదు వాళ్ళకి తొందరగా. And they are thinking it will reduce our weight. Whether it will reduce weight or it will increase. Chocolates tinte weight పెరుగుతుందని చెప్తున్నారు మరి. And next,
డార్క్ చాక్లెట్ తింటే స్ట్రెస్ రిలీజ్ అవుతుంది అంటారు. ఓ
సార్ ఇప్పుడు
and good for memory also.
No. See, stimulant means what? It is reducing some anxiety or stress immediately. That is the reason we are taking coffee, tea, all these things. Your brain got some loaded, Baba. You have to get some relief. That means your brain got some stress. You want to get out from the stress. What we are doing? We are ordering coffee, tea, or chocolate, or soft drink. Something we are doing. It is stimulating you immediately. In long term, it is depressing you.
Hello,
yes.
Sir.
Sir,
actually, all these substances which we were talking about, I think they suppress the sympathetic system and stimulates the parasympathetic system. That's why people see the relief in as stress, I believe.
Correct. That is only for short duration.
Yes, sir.
But we want long term now. We are going to live 100 years, sir.
Sir.
Okay. The next substance is opiates. The word opiate refers to the natural chemicals in the opium poppy that have a narcotic effect. The opiates will relieve pain and induce sleep, but these are all very extraordinary conditions. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna film lo chusinam kada ivanni kudanu. But in our society now, the young people are getting attracted for these bad habits. We should have self-control only for this.
So opium poppy means poppy seeds, sir?
No.
Gasagasal, sir.
See, gasagasalu normally good, but adding something.
Sir, Gasagasalu also, induces sleep.
Yes, yes.
If it is mixed with the milk and,
See,
indulgent.
not only pure gasagasalu, they don't use gasar. Some chemicals they will add to
Okay,
make.
sir.
It is a medicine. It is like a medicine. Opiate refers to the natural chemical. Natural.
That is true, sir.
Poppy
That is
means
true.
it is a natural. And some chemicals they are adding, na?
That is true, sir.
Pure gasagasalu manam masala annitlo vadutuntamu. Okay.
Sir.
But small quantity we use. But it has become a regular habit consuming these natural chemicals. Definitely it will induce some pain relief and induces sleep. And people who cease or reduce their opioid intake begin to experience symptoms within 6 to 12 hours. These include excessive yawning, nausea, vomiting, chills, muscle aches, diarrhea, insomnia. All these things happening. Abuse of and dependence on heroin and most commonly abused opiate are reported in about 250,000 people in United States. But natural chemicals we are not using directly. Something is getting added again to get some flavor or some effect. And the next substance is hallucinogens. The hallucinogens essentially change the way the user perceives the world. So it creates, if we consume hallucinogens, again that the hallucinations will take place. Hallucinations means reality we will miss. It may be a sight, it may be a sound, or it may be a taste. The reality we will miss. When a person is under the influence of drugs such as marijuana and LSD, these are all called hallucinogens. Marijuana on LSD. మార్కెట్లో విరివిగా దొరుకుతున్నాయి ఇప్పుడు marijuana. And marijuana is the name given to the dried parts of the cannabis or hemp plant. మీరు ఎవరన్నా చూసారండి marijuana plant ని?
That is cannabis sativa, sir. Ganjai.
Ganjai, marijuana అంటే normally in village.
Cannabis sativa.
In villages, people, some people they will grow it along with some other plants.
That's true, sir.
Sir, if you go to Araku, everyone can see, sir.
Not
Yes,
only
yes.
Araku, but anywhere in the tropical areas or some cold areas, you can grow it.
Yes. Here, people who smoke marijuana often experience altered perceptions of the world. మనకి సినిమాల్లో చూపిస్తుంటారు కదండి, ఒకేసారి 2-3 బొమ్మలు కనిపిస్తుంటాయి చూసారా? డబుల్ పిక్చర్, 3 పిక్చర్స్ కనిపిస్తుంటాయి చూసారా ఒకే మనిషి?
Yes, sir.
సో దట్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ ఎఫెక్ట్ విల్ కమ్ బై కన్స్యూమింగ్ marijuana, గంజాయి.
అవును సార్, అది 10 meters నడిచేటప్పుడు వాడికి 100 meters నడిచిన ఫీలింగ్ వస్తుంది.
Okay, reactions to marijuana usually include mood swings. Otherwise, normal experiences seem extremely funny. They feel very funny people. Anta baga vallu tamashaga navvukuntu happyga feel avutu untaru annamata. But idi nowadays చాలా ఎక్కువగా దొరుకుతుందండి ఇప్పుడు సిటీలో కూడా. ఇది చాలా స్మగుల్ అవుతుంది అంతా. Chronic users will stop taking the drug report a period of irritability, restlessness, appetite loss, nausea. See, any drugs, suddenly stoppage is not at all a healthy sign. People will have some other health issues. Irritability, he will be in more irritation. If you talk something, he will angry on you because of irritation. We don't know why that fellow is irritating on us. What was happened behind this? We don't know. He has consumed marijuana or some other drugs. Nowadays, it is becoming very difficult to talk to people also sometimes. Clear, sir? This marijuana and LSD effects.
Yeah, very much clear, sir. Thank you very much.
Okay. And causes of substance-related disorders. What is causing substance? Why people are using substance? What is the need? Why it is becoming a need? We have to use substance. సింప్లీగా చెప్పొచ్చు, ఆల్కహాల్ ఎందుకు తీసుకుంటున్నారు అందరూ? సమ్ ప్లెషర్. అంతే కదండి సుధాకర్ గారు? Some pleasure. See, alcohol or drugs or some other thing, immediately it will give some pleasure. Pleasurable experiences report by people who use psychoactive substances partly explain why people continue to use them. Why people are continuing using the pleasurable things? Because it is giving a lot of pleasure. That is the cause why people are becoming substance-related disorder people means they are enjoying something. It is giving some euphoria for them. They are happy. That is the reason it is encouraging them to consume. Certain drugs may reduce anxiety by enhancing the activity of GABA in the region, the brain region, thereby inhibiting the brain normal reaction to the anxiety or fear the person is definitely having. By reducing anxiety and fear, he is feeling happy. For these reasons also, people are consuming. Many people are likely to initiate and continue drug use to escape from unpleasantness in their lives. మీరు అడగండి చాలా మందిని, ఎందుకయ్యా తాగుతున్నాం అంటే, నాకున్న బాధలు మీకు ఏం తెలుసండి, నాకున్న బాధలు అన్నీ ఉన్నాయి, తాగితేనే నేను ఇట్లా ఉన్నాను అనేవాళ్ళు చాలా మంది ఉన్నారు. అదే రీజన్ మెనీ పీపుల్ ఆర్ లైక్లీ టు ఇనిషియేట్ అండ్ కంటిన్యూ డ్రగ్ యూస్ టు ఎస్కేప్ ఫ్రమ్ అన్ప్లెజెంట్నెస్ ఇన్ దేర్ లైఫ్స్. In addition to the initial euphoria, many drugs provide escape from physical pain, from stress, from panic and anxiety. These are the reasons people are getting so much attracted to some stimulant, some drugs. And there are social dimensions also. Social dimensions means we are going to some party, some marriage కెళ్ళాము, లేదంటే some birthday party or some other party. These are all social dimensions. They will offer some drinks. So definitely people are getting at early age only, they are getting addicted. And another cause, social dimension అంటే ఇక్కడ ఏమంటే, when parents did not provide appropriate supervision, their children tended to develop friendship with peers who supported drug use. ఎవరైతే డ్రగ్ సపోర్ట్ యూజ్ చేస్తున్నారో, పేరెంట్స్ కనుక సూపర్విజన్ లేకపోతే, ఈవెన్ అవర్ చిల్డ్రన్స్ ఆల్సో విల్ గెట్ టు the peers influence. They are also started drinking. And drug use is seen as a failure of self-control in the face of temptation. Failure of self-control in the face of temptation. ఏదో టెంప్టేషన్ అయినప్పుడు మనిషి సెల్ఫ్ కంట్రోల్ లేని దాని వలన people are using drugs. They are failing at self-control. This is social dimensions. And next, cultural dimensions. What are the cultural reasons? Cultural norms affect the rate of substance abuse and dependence in important ways. For example, poor economic conditions in certain parts of the country also encouraging people to drink. And in some societies, in some cultures, like in Korea, members are expected to drink alcohol heavily on certain social occasions. These are all social dimensions, cultural dimensions, and biological dimensions. All the reasons causing and encouraging people to drink, to consume drugs. And treatment. Okay, now drug disorders, what are the causes and what are the substances types we are all discussed now. Treatment of substance related disorders. What is the treatment available for substance abuses? Treating people who have substance related disorders is a difficult task. It is a very difficult task because of the combination of influence that often work together to keep people hooked. The outlook for those who are dependent on drugs is often not positive. Ante the outlook for people, those who are trying to stop taking drugs, ultimately the outlook is not so positive. Again, they are starting consuming. Sometimes the first step is to help someone through the withdrawal process. Typically, the ultimate goal is abstinence. See here what they are saying is, ultimate goal is abstinence. Abstinence means totally stopping. But what they are saying, don't stop immediately. Slowly, dosage you reduce with your self-control. Then the substance abuse disorders will come down. And there is a aversive treatment. Aversive treatment means which we don't like. That is called aversive, which we hesitate. See, in drug addiction centers, they are giving this aversive treatment. There is a chemical, one disulfiram, they will mix in alcohol, they will give to them. Or even before consuming alcohol also, they will give this disulfiram, they will mix in some other thing. Once they consume disulfiram, they will get some వాంతులు వస్తాయి వాళ్ళకి, వికారంగా ఉంటుంది, nausea ఉంటుంది, and they feel lot of even irritations, all these things. So what the patient here, the drug addict person, what he feels, whenever I am taking alcohol, it is giving some problem to me in my body, in my stomach, some nausea is coming. Why unnecessarily I have to take drink? I don't like this drink. See, that is a forcible stopping indirectly. Understood, sir? Hello?
So you mean to say that is also not correct one?
Not
Yes,
correct
correct.
one. Correct, not correct one. See, disulfiram mixing is not a correct one, but person ultimately has to understand why we have to take drinks. But some people are getting stopped permanently, Sudhakar. See, once they come out from the addiction center, if their environment not changed, their friend circle not changed, their work environment not changed means, again he go to the society, again they will encourage him.
Correct, sir.
Again he will face same problems in the family also. See, for the people, those who are joining in drug addiction centers, not only drug addiction center only control the things, the outside environment, family environment, work environment, all these things has to support him to totally stop the drug usage. Then only he will get control. Otherwise, one day he will get, again he will take and it will get relapse. Are you people accepting, sir?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now time is almost 2:40, sir. Our time is over. If any interaction, if any questions, please ask me, sir.
Sir, this rehabilitation center, how far it will help, sir, for people to overcome this condition?
And drug addiction center is also one rehabilitation center.
Okay, both are same, sir. Okay.
See, the problem is here, once they came out in the drug addiction center, they don't supply drugs, na?
Yes, sir.
After coming out into the society or into the home or into the work environment, environmental control is not in his hands. His surrounding people all are encouraging him to drink. What he will do one day?
He will go back to the same path.
So here we have to control the environmental conditions also, very, very important. And family support. In a family, always some issues are going on. Some disputes are going on. In relationships, some problems are there. Again, they will go back and they will drink. A person, permanent change is required means they have to control a lot of environmental things. It is very, very important to control these drug addiction disorders. Okay.
That means these people have weak self-control, no, sir? They hardly have any self-control. No? These people who come into these addictions, they are totally weak in self-control. Okay, sir. Thank you.
They are having weak self-control in one area, but in remaining area, they may be strong.
Yes, sir. That's what, sir. Yes.
Like that, everybody will have some weak self-control. See, a good parents also having self-control with children, some people. Whatever children are asking, they are providing. That means whether they have control or not.
No.
That is the problem.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And tomorrow class, we will discuss about personality disorders. There are 10 personality disorders. It takes a lot of time. Only one topic we will take. I don't know how to complete your syllabus, everything. I am also not happy just telling very small things in your class. I am not at all happy. I want to discuss very elaboratively. Time is very limited. Next, you are having class at 3 o'clock. So tomorrow we will discuss about this personality disorders, unit number 17. Please go through at your home, sir.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Please.
Sir, sedatives, if we consume more, what will happen, sir?
సెడేటివ్స్ అంటే ఏంటండి, కామ్ చేస్తాయి మిమ్మల్ని.
అవును సార్.
తర్వాత మీకు యాంగ్జైటీ తగ్గిస్తాయి. ఓకే
సార్.
మీరు ఎప్పుడన్నా కన్జ్యూమ్ చేశారా?
లేదు సార్.
సి ఎనీథింగ్ ఎక్సెస్ ఈజ్ ఏ ప్రాబ్లం, మహేష్.
సార్.
ఎనీథింగ్. సి if you consume more food, is there any problem? If you ask me, same problem will come there also.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir. Ati sarvatra vajayat.
See, anything is in control is always good.
And sir, one more doubt, sir. This schizophrenia is there, no, sir? This will be episodic? అంటే అది కొద్దిగా టైం ఉండి పోతుందా సార్, లేకపోతే దే విల్ ఫీల్ కంటిన్యూ?
No. See, schizophrenic patients,
sir,
basically it comes, majority times it comes from hereditary. That means genes effect. And the social life. If you have more stress life in your society,
sir,
there are more chances those who are having more stress, already predisposed with some genetical influence, there is a more chance of getting schizophrenia. See, everybody will not get all these schizophrenias.
Sir.
See, some people will get catatonic, some people will get hebephronic,
sir,
like that. But medication is compulsory, minimum 2 years. And after that also, doctor will suggest you how much quantity you have to reduce. You cannot, somebody cannot stop on his own medication. See, once started using medications, what will happen? The symptoms will go down.
Yes, sir.
As a human, what we think, my problem has cleared, why should I use? If I go to doctor, he will say to continue. I don't want to continue.
Sir.
Because there is a already strong opinion, psychomedicines will give side effects. So why should I use unnecessarily when it is giving side effects? Like that, they will stop. After stopping, after 3 or 4 months, again symptoms will start, hallucinations, delusions. again he will run to the doctor.
Sure.
So it is if we don't take proper care, if we are unable to reduce our stress, already genetically disposed people, they don't unable to reduce their stress means there are more chances again they will get symptoms.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.